As you can see that in the Chinese system, this yin and yang, the two states of being, like the male and the female, is like apparent in everything. So let's say the heart has a pair organ, which is the small intestine. So if I'm not sure which one is yin, one is yang, right? So if the heart is the heart yin or yang? Masa? You remember the heart is yin or yang? So if the heart is yin, the small intestine is yang, so it's always its pair. But then interesting is that we have spleen, pancreas, and stomach. So I don't know why there's three. So maybe one of them is the mistress or the minor wife. So this yin and yang always, we always have this in our organs or in our soul and spirit. So anyway, so now we have 5 soul and spirits, splitting from the original force. And they're all immortals. But they're immortals, but they come in the form of a child. So they're like children. So, okay, so they all have different colors, right? The one at the heart is red. You see the little red baby. And the one in the green is the Hun soul in the liver, so you see the green baby. So all these soul and spirits, they came into the world in a child's form, which means that they're helpless. They have no control of their destiny. When they come and when it's time, they have to go. Like we don't know when we're gonna die, and then if we die, we just have to go. So what do we do with the babies? What do you think we should do with the babies? We have to take care of them. We have to raise them. So we have to raise them, we have to educate them. So this is the work of immortality. So when our souls and spirits are raised into a level where they can take care of themselves, this is when we achieve immortality, meaning that we have more control of our own destiny. We can leave the body at will. We still have to leave the body, but we can leave the body at will. And in the Tao, they said when you leave the body, you can travel in space. But anyway, we're not going through that because actually, even I myself, I'm not looking for immortality. We're just looking for good health and live long. But this is the benefit that we'll get. So one thing for sure, I think in Buddhism, we also talk about how it's to become a human, to be reborn as human, we have to have, it doesn't happen very often. We have to have a lot of luck. We have to have a lot of good karma to be reborn as human, right? In the Taoist theory is the same, that for a soul to be, to take a life form, to take a physical form, is almost like winning a lottery. So to be a human, to have this body, it's so precious. So our life is so precious. It's almost like when we have a physical form, our life is more precious than the gods or the spirit, the spirits who don't have any form or the ghosts, like that, because they cannot produce this thing called qi. So anyway, human in the Taoism cosmology, being human is the best situation that a soul and spirit can have. Okay, how do we raise the baby? qi? What does qi mean? Can somebody give me an example of the meaning of the word qi? Energy. What else? Qi. In Thai, sometimes we call it lom pran or prana. What else?
Gas.
I can't hear you.
Gas.
Gas? Air. Okay. Not gas, air.
We cannot cook with the chi, eh? Chi is not gas.
Okay.
After we talk about that a little bit. After we'll explain a little bit about
Okay.
chi.
Okay. You want to talk? Okay. So qi is the link between the physical and the soul. So we have to feed these 5 babies with the qi. Okay, who has qi? Do you have qi? Who has qi? Who has qi? Everybody. Everybody has qi.
You can buy in a 7-Eleven downstairs, eh? some chi, eh?
So we all have qi, okay? All the living beings have qi. Even plants or animals or cockroaches, they all have qi. And qi is almost like money. It's like we make qi every day, we earn qi every day, and then we spend it every day. Okay, how do we earn qi? How do we make qi every day? From what? From eating food? From breathing? Exercise? Meditation? Movement? Or just simply feeling good? Being happy? Laughing qi, okay, laughing too, okay. So we make qi, it's like, we make a living, we earn the qi every day. And how do we spend qi? How do we lose, what do we have to spend? How do we lose qi? Even just working or anything requires qi, working, thinking, or even when we eat food, we digest food, it's like energy that you have to spend all the time. A lot of qi. So when you're sick, you lose a lot more qi. There are two.
Because I heard that some people say that if we only, let's say we only one person and that have so-called good qi, but the people around us have so-called bad energy. So it affects our qi as well, right?
Yes, certainly.
Well,
Except,
that's a very big question, that you ask. Because the energy field that is out of our body they call aura, okay, is energy field. Yes, for sure the energy of the people that they are near you, they touch you, we talk about energy, and they can in a kind of way change your energy as well. That's why when we start this class, I told everyone that if you your job is to be near people that are sick, they are in a kind of way, we don't call that in a bad, it's not bad, but we call normally as an energy vampire. It doesn't mean that they want to suck your energy. It mean that they need energy. From who? From the people that they are near. That's why you need to be stronger, emotional, psychological, energetical, and body than them, because they draw your energy out. That's everyone know that. You should be stronger than the normal people. So, okay, anyway, it's a very, very big argument I can talk about, but generally speaking, that's what it is. So you have to training a lot, practice a lot, and be much better than what you are nowadays. Then you can face and success in the thing that you want to do.
And on the other hand, if your chi is very, very strong, like our master, it is so strong it can change bad chi or bad energy from other people. So that's why we do qigong, because we want to be stronger, energetically stronger than people who have low energy, and then we convert them. So this is it's very interesting. This is how energy works. It can go either way. Okay, so let's say chi is like money, right? Remember the first original spirit I talked about, the yuan san. So when we receive yuan san, it's like we receive 100 million baht. We have a lot of money, right? And then as our asset, our inheritance, and then doing that we make chi, we lose chi, we make chi, and we lose chi. And when we get old, we lose all the chi, then we die. So how are we going to feed this baby? Because we have to use the chi. I mean, like let's say if you have children, and you have to live, you have to eat, you have to spend money on yourself. How do you want to feed your children? So you have to have excess chi. So let's say if you want to feed the babies, you want to feed your soul and spirit, you have to find a way to make chi, to make more chi than you spend. So it's a little bit like you have to make investment. You have to use the chi you have or the money you have. You buy stock or something, or you do something, and then you want to make as much chi as possible so that you can give that to your soul and spirit. So this is qigong comes in. Chi means life force, right? Gong means cultivating or increasing or work with. So that's why we have this practice of qigong. We want to increase more qi. We want to have excess qi. Any question? Okay. When people are sick, right? Sometimes they say people get sick because they don't have enough qi. But what I notice, especially people with cancer, not they don't have enough qi, but the pathway of the qi is blocked. Pathway are blocked, so that your qi gets stuck or it doesn't go into the area where you have the problem. For example, okay, I had the breast cancer, and I know women who, well, you can say breast cancer could be something that you ate or something that bad environment, could be the genes. But I know one woman, she said before she had breast cancer, she bought this bra that's very tight. So when you don't have circulation, when you don't have the qi running, this is how you get breast cancer. Doesn't mean that the person has less energy, that is stuck. And I think we all have blockages of our, what they call meridians, the pathway. And the blockages could be the environment, it could be some deformity, but most of the problem that we have today, the blockages of the meridians